say that because one, we are wasting ourselves. Look at the number of doctors out there who have no jobs, the engineers out there who have no jobs. Yet this is a country that is in need of development. So that's one side that we are producing and not able to absorb because we are not creating enough opportunities for graduates. But more importantly, President Ruto has not been around. Has been around. He's not a newcomer to this scene. He's been around as an MP, he's been around as a minister, he's been around as deputy president for 10 years, and now he's the president for the last 4 years. Surely, in this speech, what is he saying, the one thing that he believes he has seen come through? You have mentioned education. He came, he dismantled what was there, he promised us a funding model. He himself has admitted the funding model is not working. Okay. When you told him at that time, he didn't listen. He came, he's found us with NHIF, yes, it was corrupt, but at least we never used to have 2% of that money disappear in private hands. Now he created SHA, money disappears, a system that costs 104 billion that never works. Now tell me, are we better with health than we were with NHIF? Let's do an analysis. On education, we've said it. On agriculture, the first thing we heard of the incentive for agriculture was the fertilizer that had more stones than they had real fertilizer in there. That is supposed to be a basis upon which the people of Rift Valley would vote for this government, would want a government that helps them to improve on agriculture and so on. So let us take an audit and ask, so what is this one thing that has worked? If it's the bottom-up model has worked, what is this one thing that has worked? I stopped thinking that affordable housing is what we need because I don't even know what is affordable about the housing. So what is it that we have seen so far over the last 15 years of Ruto and now Ruto that we want to take to 2060 and so on? Now, I can't see any, not in that speech. I can only see there are a lot of aspirations. You know, let me tell you this. I was reading that speech this morning. And the thesis I got out of it, because we are being professorial, of course, is that according to the president, the problem with Kenya is lack of vision and lack of institutions. Therefore, he's fixing institutions and he's now creating a vision that beyond Vision 2030, we now need a Vision 2060. That is not the point. That is missing it all. In fact, I would ask, the plans we have had, you know, session of paper number 5 of 1960. The session of paper number 3, the one that we did that brought privatization through Robert Ouko, session of paper of 1965, Tomboy associated with it, and so on. We have had blueprints. That's not our problem. The problem is, where is the evidence? When Kenyatta took over this government, the first Kenyatta, he said, our problem was to fight ignorance, disease, and poverty. Today, Kenyans are poor. They are poorer. The other day, the World Bank was saying that to this year alone, the over 2.5 million Kenyans will have gone below a poverty line by the end of this year. Health is not there. Education is in shambles. So are we really lacking a vision? No. Do we need another vision beyond 2030? No, we did not. We never implemented Vision 2030. Did you know, Ndu, that at some point we had said in this country that water to everybody by the year? You can remember? 2000. Yes. By the year 2000. 2000 arrived, no water. There was even a time Moi created a Poverty Eradication Commission. He said we must eradicate poverty. Now I've asked you, now I ask you here, show me one person whose poverty was eradicated because of that commission. So the thing is that we can be aspirational. We can come and plan and talk about the plans. The truth of the matter is that what Kenyans want is evidence of how their lives change. And importantly, they want evidence that the government is creating the mechanism that allows them to do business, allows them to flourish, to thrive.